It shall come to pass when all these things are come upon you, the blessing and the curse which I have set before you, and you call them to mind among the nations where Yahweh has driven you. Where you at? In all the nations, and you will bring to mind all these things, the blessing and the curse, and you will return to Yahweh your God, and you will obey his voice according to all I command you this day, you and your children with all your heart and with all your soul. Then Yahweh your God will turn your captivity and have compassion on you, and will return and gather you from all the nations where Yahweh your God has scattered you. See that? Scattered, he will bring back and return you. And when he returns you, you're going to be many more. Nehemiah 1, 8 through 10 says, remember the word that you commanded your servant Moshe, saying, if you are unfaithful, I will scatter you among all the people. But if you return to me and keep my commandments and do them, though your outcasts are in the uttermost parts of heaven, from there I will gather them, bring them to the place that I have chosen to make my name dwell there, that they are your servants and your people, whom you have redeemed by your great power and by your strong hand. Again, the idea, being sent out in exile, but returning to Yahweh. Thus says the Lord God, when I gather the house of Israel from the people whom they were scattered, and manifest my holiness in them in the sight of the nations, then they shall dwell in their own land that I gave to my servant Yaakov. See that? Though they were scattered, he's going to bring them back home. Hear the word of Yahweh, O you nations, not just Israel, O you nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, he that scattered Israel will gather him and keep him as the shepherd does his flock. And Ezekiel 11:17 says, therefore say, thus says the Lord God, I will gather you from the people, assemble you out of the countries where you have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel. Ezekiel 28:25. Again, all these ideas, being exiled, but not to remain in exile. Though there is exile, there is return. And that's the emphasis here, guys. Ezekiel 28:25. Thus says the Lord God, when I shall have scattered the house of Israel from the people when I have gathered the house of Israel from the people among whom they were scattered, and shall be sanctified in them in the sight of the heathen, then they shall dwell in their land that I have given to my servant Yaakov.